What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching a quick snapshot of the world of football. Much love to everyone who is joining us on this beautiful evening. I hope you're all looking after each other in these turbulent times. We're all we've got, people. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're new and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. But tonight we have got plenty to be getting on with, including 7 players testing positive for the Rona in the Premier League, 2 players failing doping tests, FIFA filing criminal charges against their former president, all that and much more. So let's get down to business.
This is for the ones who care.
And I'm delighted to announce that this video is brought to you in part by OneFootball, the perfect app for all your footballing needs. It's got all the stats, fixtures, league tables from all the leagues you need and plenty that you've never heard of, latest news and articles about your favourite clubs, and of course, best of all, it's free. So if you're a football obsessive like me, or you just need that helping hand with your fantasy Premier League, give OneFootball a go by downloading it from the App Store, using the link in the description box below, if you would be so kind. Much love to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Anyway, I hope everyone is well and staying safe, especially as we hear the news that the Premier League has confirmed 7 positive coronavirus tests amongst its players and staff in the latest round of testing. Players or club staff who have tested positive are going to have to self-isolate for a period of 10 days. But unfortunately for Arsenal fans, even though London is now in a tier 4 lockdown, and there have been calls for football to be stopped again, the season doesn't look like it's going to be null and voided, as it's actually the second week in a row of single-figure positive tests, and the numbers look well down from November, so things look like they're going to continue for the time being at least. However, Premier League players will now have to get COVID tests twice a week if they are in Tier 4. Next up, we've got the news that 2 Red Bull Salzburg players have failed doping tests. Mohamed Kamara and Sekou Koita were with the Mali national team for around 10 days, and their tests have brought back traces of an active ingredient, which is, according to the club statement, an essential component of a drug against altitude sickness. Now, they've also slightly thrown the Mali medical team under the bus by saying it was them. They gave them the drugs before the away game in Namibia. Now, it will be interesting to see what kind of ban they get, because we have seen the likes of Mamadou Sakho and Kolo Touré, amongst others, getting banned for things like dieting pills. And some players go on record as admitting that they eat horse placenta on a regular basis. So my question to you guys is anyone not doping at this point? And what do you think is going to happen here? FIFA has filed a criminal complaint against former President Sepp Blatter over some discrepancies in the finances of its museum project in Zurich. Listen, this Don is undoubtedly one of the most corrupt the game has ever seen, and the flushing needed at FIFA and in general in football may well be far too gone already to ever get back, especially when you consider that FIFA's current president, Infantino, has a criminal case pending against him as well as we speak. The statement by FIFA says, following a detailed review of historic facts and circumstances concerning the construction and ongoing operational costs of the FIFA Museum, FIFA has become aware of many serious irregularities regarding this project, which raise strong suspicions of criminal misconduct on the part of various officials and companies associated with the matter. You have to wonder how much more of this stuff is going to come to the fore as we approach Qatar 2022. David Ornstein's back at it again with the disappointingly predictable news that Mikel Arteta has the full backing of the Arsenal hierarchy and will be backed in January with a loan signing at least. Arteta has been doing interviews talking about stats and how unlucky Arsenal have been in the Premier League. Let's have a little look.
When you look at the perspective, how we are losing football matches and how we are where we are.
Where are you? We are 15th.
It's pretty incredible.
See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal.
Because last year against Everton, we won the game with 25% chance of winning supported by all the stat. Last weekend, is 67% chance of winning any Premier League in history and 9% of losing, and you lose.
So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add
Granit Xhaka, Shkodran Mustafi
to the mix. Your chances of winning drastically go down. You got a 33 and a third chance of winning.
And 9% of losing, and you lose.
I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning.
7% against the Spurs, and you lose.
So
Frank Lampard.
you take your 30 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning.
3% against Burnley, and you lose.
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster.
Ultimately, the Boxing Day game against Chelsea could well prove to be his most defining moment as manager of Arsenal. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as to what exactly they do need to do in the January transfer window to get themselves out of the rut they find themselves in the Premier League. Kevin De Bruyne is close to putting pen to paper in a new, even more lucrative deal that could see his wages bumped up even more and would see him stay at the Etihad until 2025. He's currently on 300 grand a week, and people say he's not a greedy guy and isn't looking for that much more again this time, which is very nice of him, isn't it? He's actually representing himself in the negotiations as well, because his former agent is now in jail for money laundering, accused of keeping £7.5 million of De Bruyne's transfer fee from City to Wolfsburg in 2015. Apparently Chelsea themselves have their sights set on shifting 7 players in a short space of time. Antonio Rudiger, Ross Barkley, Christensen, Jorginho, Marcos Alonso and Victor Moses all look set for the chopping board, and that should free up enough money to splash out on their 2 top targets, who are reportedly Declan Rice and one Erling Haaland. Meanwhile, one of the most impressive signings they've made has been the new goalkeeper Edouard Mendy, who's now kept 10 clean sheets in 16 games, which is not half bad when you consider that it took Kepa 46 games to do just that. David Alaba has won Austrian Footballer of the Year, beating off competition from Leipzig's Sabitzer and Dominik Szoboszlai, the Hungarian starlet. He's being chased by a whole host of clubs at Alaba as well. He's out of contract in the summer and has confirmed that he's going to be leaving Bayern Munich after turning down their best offer of 200 grand a week. He's currently on 150 a week, and Chelsea, Manchester City, Manchester United and Barcelona all showing interest in a player who will certainly be a coup for whoever can get their hands on him. That's about it for this time. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. For now though, I've been hughwizzy and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.